Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming through for the collective today. Please, what do we need to hear? What do we need to know? We have the moon. Let's see what else is coming through for the collective today. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know, please? And we have the Two of Pentacles. We'll grab one more card and then we'll start talking about this message. Let's see what else we need to hear for this message today, please. What do we need to know? And we have the Hermit. Okay, guys, with this reading starting with the moon, I feel that your person is spending a lot of time trying to dream of you or actually dreaming of you. The moon is a card of dreams, and it tells us that you and your person are meeting up in that space, in that dream space, in the spiritual realm, in that 5D space, so you can connect with each other. And I feel that your person really wants to connect with you in that 5D space because it allows them to have a hit of your energy. And they really want and desire a hit of your energy to spend time with you in the 3D world, in the world of reality where we live. But at the moment, what they're saying is they want to connect with you in that 5D space because they want to feel your presence. They want to feel your essence around them, even though it's only in their dreams or their daydreams or their visions or perhaps even meditations. Because this is about your person longing to spend time with you, desiring you, and wanting you with this moon showing up. But the moon is also a card that tells us your person is feeling melancholy. They are feeling sad without you in their life, and they know that this is something that they brought upon themselves, and they see and understand why they are without you at the moment. But the moon is about them longing to get you back as well, and your person wants to come back in your direction. And that is what that Two of Pentacles is about. But with the Two of Pentacles, it tells us that things are going to start changing because the Two of Pentacles is a card of change and shifting happening in this connection concerning you and your person, because your person is feeling very lonely and isolated away from you. That is what this Hermit card is telling us. So the combination of these three cards is telling us that your person is longing for you. They're dreaming about you. They're dwelling on you at night as well, perhaps even obsessing about you, thinking about you before they go to sleep, because their loneliness for you is really hitting them very hard. And they know that the only way that they're going to be able to have it different is to make it different, to create the change in this connection between the two of you. And that's what that Two of Pentacles is all about. Because your person, I feel as well, with that Two of Coins being here, is on a bit of an emotional roller coaster ride at the moment. They are riding the waves of the ups and downs because this is something that they brought into their life. They are having to deal with the loss of what it's like to not have you around. And so I do feel that they spend quite a bit of time at night, especially, although during the day as well, thinking about you, hoping that they can dream about you, daydreaming about you, thinking about you, dwelling upon you at night as well, with this moon card being present. But this Hermit is all about your person knowing that they put themselves in this space because they are in that place of disconnect from you. And I do feel that that is the situation for most of you watching the reading. Your person's back is towards you and they are not communicating. They are in this place of self-imposed isolation. And they are feeling the weight and the heaviness and the melancholy and the sadness of all of that isolation at the moment. And quite frankly, they are feeling very lonely without you, which is why they hope they can dream about you and connect with you in that 5D space. But they know that it's time to come out of this hermit cave and start coming back in your direction. And that is where this change happens. They are having to ride the emotional roller coaster ride at the moment of what it does feel like to not have you in their life. And it is making them feeling very isolated and very alone. So they're going to start coming out of that cave and start reaching out to you is what I'm hearing. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Virgo, this can be a place of validation for you, but you don't have to be a Virgo or any of the signs that I might call out for this reading. It is more important that we consider the meaning of the card, the interpretation of the card, the message that the universe is presenting to the collective, and how all of the cards relate to each other or relate to each other as the message is delivered to the collective from the universe. But let's see what else is coming through. But there's change coming, and there's going to be so much more balance in this connection between you and your person moving forward. Let's see what else we need to know, please. What else is coming through? What does the collective, what do we need to hear? What do we need to know? The Six of Cups, well, someone is really thinking about you. That's what the Six of Cups is about. It is about nostalgia. It is about your person taking many trips down memory lane and really thinking about the times that the two of you spent together. And I do feel that that is something that they dwell upon during the day, before they go to sleep, again, hoping it's going to help them dream of you. But the Six of Cups also tells us someone from the past is returning. And this is about your person wanting to return from the past and come towards you to represent themselves to you as a romantic partner. But with the Six of Cups being next to the Hermit, that is actually a very powerful combination, because the Hermit is someone who is doing a lot of work inwardly. They are doing a lot of soul searching. They're doing a lot of deep reflection. They are spending time on the inner planes, looking within themselves to identify those things that have caused them to create this self-imposed isolation through running or ghosting or whatever your current dynamic is with your person. Trying to understand why they pushed you away, trying to understand why they ran away, because they know that it's got something to do with things from their past, is what this is saying. So they are looking back to their old emotional wounds that they have perhaps been carrying with them for a very long time, identifying them, shining this light upon them so that they can see them and release them and let them go. But that as well is part of this emotional roller coaster ride that your person has been on, riding the waves of the up and down of all of that stuff from the past that has caused them to put this space and this distance between the two of you that they are really feeling right now, and they're not liking this disconnect, just like you guys watching the reading don't like it either. But they are thinking a lot about you, reliving a lot of your memories, reliving a lot of your adventures, your conversations, the happy times, the not so happy times, the really unhappy times where they were creating conflict and bringing drama into this relationship. They are reflecting upon all of this. But it is a very eye-opening experience and awakening experience for your person as well, because they're able to see where they have, well, blown it, and what they need to do moving forward to make reparations, to make amends to you, to see if you're going to allow them to come back into your life. The Six of Cups is about the past, looking back to the past. And it's not just the past in this lifetime, but it's also our past lives as well. Your person being able to see that, yes, you do have a very strong past life connection here, but it also confirms that there is a spiritual counterpart connection between you and your person. So whether you are soulmates or twin flames, please just take that as it resonates. But as well, your person understanding so much more now about this connection, understanding this past life connection, and perhaps even being open to having conversations with you about this as they come back and start to make the changes in this connection that need to happen so the two of you can start reconciling with each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? This is the Prince of Swords. Well, this is the Knight of Swords in this deck. This is the Tarot Illuminati. All of the princes are knights. They just call them princes. This is about your person wanting to talk to you. This is about your person wanting to communicate and break this silence that's between you right now and start reaching out to talk. The Prince of Swords, the Knight of Swords, is an air sign, so that's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But again, you don't have to be any of these signs. This is all about your person finding the right words, contemplating to find those right words, trying to figure out the right words to say to you, and then coming at you very decisively to have this conversation to see if you're going to allow them to come back into your life. The Prince of Swords tells us that your person is going to be so much more truthful, honest, trustworthy, coming at you with integrity moving forward, because the Prince of Swords carries the sword of truth, and your person sees now with much greater clarity and understanding themselves how they created the damage in this relationship, how they created this disconnect, and why they're feeling this sorrow, this sadness, this melancholy that comes with that Moon card. They know they brought this upon themselves. They know that they can't blame you for this. They know that it is through their mistakes, through their drama, their trauma, their chaos, their self-sabotage, and everything else that they brought into this connection from their past that they should have released before the two of you met. But this is the time when that work is being done, because during this time that you are in this disconnect that we like to call preparing for union, this is where you each individually grow, transform, and evolve. But let's see what else is coming through for this message. What else do we need to hear? What do we need to know, please? What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know for this message today? Strength. Well, you are an inspiration to this person. You have inspired them to do the work on the inner planes that come with that Hermit, to heal those things within them that they've needed to heal, to identify them, to release them, to work on them, to let them go and get rid of them once and for all. But strength also tells us your person is aware that there is a deep soul connection here between you, which makes so much sense, right, guys? And perhaps this is something that they were willing to have conversations with you about before when you were spending time together. Perhaps they didn't want to have these conversations about how strong this connection is, whether you're soulmates or twin flames or past lives. But perhaps for some of you, your person was open to having those conversations. The bottom line with all of that is, as they come back, they're going to want to talk about this connection and what it means for your lives and how you're going to build a stronger connection with each other moving forward. Your person sees a great strength in you. They have a lot of admiration for you. They do value you, and they know they need to show you this value and this respect and everything else moving forward. And that as well is part of the change that's going to be coming into this connection with your person as they come back into your life. Strength is ruled by Leo. But you have inspired this person to grow, evolve, and change, to find their courage, to find their own inner wisdom, to find their confidence, to be able to heal and release the things that have held them back from being able to be this better partner, this better person in general. And they're going to show you their appreciation and their gratitude as they come back into your life as well. But let's see what else is coming through for this message. What do we need to hear, please? What messages are coming through for the collective? What do we need to hear? The Sun. Oh my goodness, I hope that was fast enough. The Sun. Well, I love the Sun card, especially with it coming next to Strength, because Strength is Leo, but so is the Sun. So Leo energy double here in this reading today. The Sun is all about peace, balance, prosperity, abundance, joy, happiness, love, being restored to this relationship. And I love that it came beneath the Two of Pentacles, because that's what your person wants to restore to this relationship as they come back and are an equal participant in building this relationship to a better place than it was before. But the Sun always comes out and shines after our periods of difficulties. We all have trials and tribulations in our lives, and some of us seem to have a lot more of them than others, and that's just the nature of our lives, right? But with the Sun being here, it's telling us that even after all of this difficulty, even after the fighting, the arguments, the drama, the trauma, the chaos, the conflict, the confusion, and everything else that your person has brought into your life, the Sun will rise again. And that is one thing that we can always depend on. The Sun will always rise every morning, and that is something that we know with a confidence will happen. And what this is saying as well is that the Sun is going to come out and shine on your lives again, you guys watching the reading, but also on this relationship. For those of you who are new to the channel today, the reason that you see a post-it on this card is because there is an image that is not considered YouTube friendly. And so rather than get in trouble, I will just cover them up really quickly with a post-it. So if you've seen some other readings and don't know why these post-its are there, that's why. I don't like to put them on the cards in advance, and I don't want to color on my cards and ruin them by covering up some of these images. So I just cover it very quickly with a post-it so that the YouTube folks do not get upset with some of the images that are on some of these cards. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? The Empress. I love this Empress card so much because I actually love Queen Elizabeth I. But that's neither here nor there. But with the Empress card being here, it tells us that your person knows that you are the one for them. They know that you would make the perfect partner for them. They see you as someone who's very nurturing, very giving, very caring, very loyal. They see that you're someone who is a mover and a shaker, someone who makes things happen. They see you as someone who gets things done. Sometimes magically you just make things happen. But also with the Empress being here, and we did touch upon this briefly when I was talking about the Strength card. Your person is going to respect you moving forward, because they know that they did not treat you with the respect that you deserve. And this needs to be a major change moving forward in this connection. And that is part of what that Two of Coins is about. Your person knowing they need to respect you, that they need to show you that they value you and appreciate you, and that they are willing to participate in this relationship with you as an equal partner. Not you doing all of the heavy lifting, not you doing most of the work, not you being the one that's holding it together, because you can't hold it together by yourselves ultimately. It takes both of you to stir the pot of this relationship to keep it moving in a very happy, joyful, prosperous, happy way that comes with the sun. But the Empress is a card that tells us your person can see a partnership with you, because the Empress is about long-term commitment and one that usually involves marriage. But also the Empress is the Earth Mother, the goddess Gaia. So perhaps you and your person have talked about having a family or planning a family or combining your families. Please only take that as it resonates. But ultimately the Empress is the energy of the Divine Feminine. And it is asking you today to embrace the energy of that Divine Feminine within you. And the Divine Feminine is not a gender. It is an energy that we all have. We all have Divine Feminine and Masculine within us. And with the Empress, it's saying to just be open and receptive to your person communicating with you. Do not reach towards them. That is what the energy of the Divine Masculine does. It is asking you to be open and receptive to them coming towards you, to see what they have to say, because with this Prince of Swords showing up, this Knight of Swords, they definitely have something to say, and they want to talk to you, and they are finding that strength, courage, and confidence even now to reach out to you. The other thing about the Divine Feminine, it is about being nurturing, caring, giving, supportive, loving, being empathic, being psychic, having your intuition, and trusting in your own intuition all the time, and sharing those gifts perhaps of love, compassion, kindness, care with others in your life. Just being loving and giving and nurturing to other people in your life is the energy of the Empress and the Divine Feminine. But as well, this is so very much about your person knowing that you would make the perfect partner for them. And they've always known it, just like you have. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? What messages are coming through, please? Well, this is the Two of Cups. Well, the Two of Cups is all about union, isn't it? I love that it came beneath that Six of Cups, because that is about someone from the past returning to create a partnership with you, especially with it being next to the Empress. The Two of Cups is a union of hearts, and it tells us your person wants romance with you. They desire this relationship with you. They want to reconcile with you. They want to give this connection another shot. Only this time they will be more openly loving, giving, and caring with you as well, embodying some of the energy of the divine feminine within themselves to be nurturing, compassionate, kind, generous, loving, and supportive of you, just as you have always been of them. Because with this Two of Cups and this Two of Pentacles, that is all about being equal, equality, equal give and take. That is about reciprocity between the two of you, working together to create a balanced relationship. But with the Two of Cups also, it tells us your person desires you. They're very attracted to you, especially with it coming next to the Empress, because the Empress is also about sensuality and your person definitely being turned on by you in that amorous way, of course. Attracted to you, turned on by you. This is about them desiring you and desiring this relationship and wanting this as a romance with you, not a platonic friendship. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What messages does the collective need to hear for this message today, please? What do we need to know? The Three of Cups. Well, the Three of Cups is a time of celebration, and it tells us that your person is going to reach out to extend an offer to you to see if you would like to hang out. The Three of Cups is about the two of you going on a date. It's about the two of you spending time together. It is about the two of you also reconciling, because the Three of Cups is also about reunion and reconciliation. Now, also the Three of Cups tells us that your person does want to spend time with you. It is a time of celebration. It is a time of happiness, being restored to this relationship, being restored to this connection, with your person wanting to hang out, going somewhere, going on a date, going on many dates. The beginning of your dating experience with your person, again, because it is about a social time, ultimately. Now, coming from the bottom, I had to hide this really quickly, but coming from the bottom, we do have Judgment. And Judgment is about renewal. It is about restoration of this connection and your person wanting to restore this relationship, not to what it was before, but to something better. Because with Judgment being here, it's also about your person going through a transformation. It is about rebirth. It's about renewal, because Judgment is the resurrection energy, which is why that massive angel has that trumpet. Who blows that trumpet? Is that Michael that blows the trumpet at the resurrection? I can't remember. If anyone knows, please drop that in the comments. That would be great. Because what's going to happen, I'll stop doing this reading thinking I'm going to go look this up so I can remember, because my logical brain needs to pull that out of my head. And I am in divine feminine mode to do the reading, obviously, because that's things like intuition, empathy, telepathy, being psychic. And I'm trying to remember who blows that trumpet at the resurrection. But Judgment as well as your person judging themselves, kind of like taking ownership of the things that they did wrong, not being very proud of themselves at all, being embarrassed, feeling guilty, feeling like crap, actually, because they know that they should have respected you and this relationship. And themselves, honestly, because if they had treated you with respect and had treated this connection the way that it deserved to be treated, they would be able to better respect themselves, right? But the way they acted, it wasn't respectful to themselves. They made themselves look kind of, well, here we go, foolish, actually, with this Fool card coming next. And the Fool is about your person acknowledging that they were foolish in the past. And I love the combination of Judgment and the Fool, actually, because it's your person judging themselves for their decisions, judging themselves for their actions. That is about them not being happy with how they treated you. It's about them being embarrassed, ashamed of themselves, and all of that other stuff, because they know that they should have done differently. But your person with the Fool card being here as well, it tells us that they see and understand where they have blown it with you. Taking these trips down memory lane is allowing them to see and understand where they have created these problems, where they made these mistakes, where they blew it with you. And they need to take these trips down memory lane, perhaps sometimes to the point of obsessing, guys. I feel, what if is that Six of Cups. What if I'd done things differently? What if I wasn't fearful? What if I wasn't afraid? What if I didn't have all these old emotional wounds? What if I had actually healed all of that stuff before we met? Then we would be in a very different place right now, wouldn't we? Well, yes, you would, because Your person would be ready for this connection and for this relationship, and you would not have had to have perhaps gone through this disconnect, or it would not have been as long and difficult as it has been for each of you. But the Fool also tells us your person is getting ready to take this giant leap, come towards you, and start creating this change, because the Fool is all about a major choice happening here in this connection with your person, because they have been healing themselves. And that is what the Four of Swords is about. Now, the Four of Swords does support the Hermit in that your person is retreated away. But the Four of Swords is also a card of inner reflection, looking within, finding those things within us that we need to address and work on. And it is a time of retreat away from the rest of the world. But it is about your person as well, healing this stuff that they've needed to heal and get rid of, so that it no longer negatively impacts this relationship. We also have the Queen of Swords. This is about your person being able to talk to you about how they feel about you, because the Queen of Swords is it's water of air, actually. And we do have the Prince of Swords there as well. And with it being water of air, it tells us your person is going to tell you how they feel about you. But also with the Queen of Swords showing up, your person being truthful, your person being fair, your person giving back to you in ways that they have not given to you in the past. And that is what that Queen of Swords is all about as well. Your person showing up and being honest, real, authentic. Your person apologizing and being very sincere in that apology. Your person basically doing what is necessary to show you that they have grown, changed, and evolved. But as well, with this Queen of Swords being here, it tells us your person will respect you, because more than likely you guys watching the reading are going to set some boundaries with that person. And don't be afraid to set boundaries, especially because we have the combination of the Empress and the Queen of Swords. This is about you staying in your power for you guys watching the reading. It is about setting that boundary and making sure that this person does not cross or break these boundaries ever again. Because you need to make sure that you are respected and that you are honored and treated the way that you need to be treated in this relationship moving forward with this person. Just like the Prince of Swords, the Queen of Swords is an air sign. So again, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But let's see what else. We'll grab some oracle cards now and see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What does the collective need to know? Heart home. Well, this is all about compassion, but it's also telling us that your person says that home is where the heart is, and there's no place like home, and you are their home and you are their heart, and they long to get back to that. And that is what they think about quite a bit, actually, in this place of melancholy, sadness, longing for you, missing you, wanting to get back to you and get back to this connection. That is what that Six of Cups is about as well. Heart home comes with number 27, if anyone resonates with 27. It also says compassion. And one of the main characteristics of the Empress card, which is the divine feminine, is compassion. Your person being so much more compassionate to you and for you, so much more understanding, so much more giving to you. And that as well is part of that Two of Pentacles, but also the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is about fairness, like the Justice card, knowing that they need to give back to you so much more than they ever have, especially if you are willing to allow them to come back into your life. And your person, perhaps, I feel, may not fully know if you're going to allow them to come back, which is why they are spending a lot of time in this place of melancholy, thinking about you, reliving a lot of your experiences, feeling nostalgic, and all of those other things, trying to dream about you, daydream about you, envision what this life with you would look like as well. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what else we need to hear. What do we need to know? Let's see what else is coming through for this message. What do we need to hear? Well, this says cosmic womb. And again, this is the divine feminine. This comes with number 6. And number 6 is a card for balance, very much like that 2 of Pentacles. The cosmic womb, the divine feminine. Again, I don't know why, guys, but I feel the universe is asking you to embrace the energy of the divine feminine right now and just be open and receptive to what is going to be coming from your person. Because I do feel that this is about them reaching out to communicate with you. This reading, actually, because they are thinking about you quite a bit. And they do want to have this opportunity to present themselves to you again as a romantic candidate. Whether or not you choose to take them back as a romantic partner is something that is completely up to you, honestly. But I feel that there is so much that can be different in this relationship moving forward with your person, because they've had major wake-up calls here along the way, and they know that they have needed to treat you differently in the past, and this is going to be part of their plan moving forward, because they know that they need to respect you and show you that they respect you and value you and cherish you and love you, because they do want this opportunity to start over. Only this time they're going to be in a better space because of that Strength card and the Justice card, because they have transformed and changed and grown. That Judgment card is about renewal. It is about them being reborn by the fire of spirit, actually. Kind of like going through this sense of transformation and growth. Very similar to the Death card, actually. My heart and soul belong to only you. Well, yes. And that is how these divine counterpart connections work. Your heart and soul belong only to the person who you have been traveling through many lifetimes with. And that is what your person is saying. Yes, we have traveled many lifetimes together. And I have not perhaps been willing to have those conversations with you about that in the past. But that is something that I understand much better now. And I want to have conversations about this as we start talking to each other again, because I do want to talk to you. I do want to spend time with you. And I do want to have this opportunity to start over with you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? I can't sleep. I just end up thinking about us. Well, this is interesting because this reading started with the moon. And I do feel your person, when they do sleep, they want to dream about you. And I feel that this is also telling us, though, that your person is spending quite a bit of time tossing and turning before they do go to sleep, because they are thinking about you, and their thinking about you is all over this reading, actually, with the Knight of Swords, with the Queen of Swords, with that Six of Cups. Your person's spending a lot of time thinking about a lot of things here, about what they should have and could have done differently, but also what they can and will do differently as they come back to represent themselves to you as a romantic partner. And you will see them taking the action necessary to show you that they're different. I'm aware our connection is more than physical. Well, yes, it's a spiritual connection. It is a mental connection. You guys have great conversations with each other, and that's evident with the Knight and Queen of Swords when the two of you are communicating. But it is also an emotional connection that's here as well. You guys fire on every level. You know that. Your person knows it. Your person knows that this is more than just let's get physical between the two of you. They know that there's more to this. And that is why it is in this place of disconnect for the two of you at the moment. Because they know that there's more here than just a, what is that called? A situationship? Yes. Every day I think of reaching out. Well, that makes sense with that Knight of Swords and this Queen of Swords, because those are cards of communication. And your person does think about reaching out all the time. But with that Fool being here, it tells us that your person is going to reach out. They are just going to decide one day that today is the day, and they are going to take the leap of faith that they need to take and reach out to communicate with you. That is what that is telling us. Because the Fool is all about expecting the unexpected. This is about surprises coming at you from out of nowhere, because the Fool is the Fool is ruled by the planet Uranus, which is the planet of surprises. And your person reaching out to communicate and start opening these lines of contact between the two of you, which is what truly needs to happen, so the two of you can spend some time together, like that Three of Cups says. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Well, I feel that this is what your person has been doing, replaying events over in their head. That makes sense with that Six of Cups. Replaying, what if, what if, what if? Perhaps even obsessing. What if, what if, what if? And if your person is obsessing, you guys watching the reading, you are going to feel that definitely coming from them, because your hearts and your souls are connected, and you do share this sense of empathy and telepathy with each other. So of course, you will be picking that up coming from them. So if all of a sudden you are feeling overwhelmed by thoughts of your person, just know that it is definitely because they are in that place of replaying events over in their head and what-ifing something to death, perhaps. Well, passion. Well, there's passion here, that's for sure. Insane chemistry, sparks, and having fun. Equal interest and burning desire. Well, I do feel your person does have a burning desire for you. I mean, you guys have great chemistry, right? Wasn't the chemistry between you and this person off the chart? Because that is what this is indicating. And again, these kind of connections do have that really insane, intense chemistry, because you have been traveling lifetimes with each other. Many lifetimes. And you guys, every lifetime you find each other, the intensity of this connection is going to be upped a notch, because it's like you carry it with you through all of these lifetimes. Every time you incarnate with this person, it's going to be more intense between the two of you, more burning desire. But this is also saying there's equal interest. And it's not just about the passion interest. It is about being able to establish this relationship moving forward kind of interest. Picture, looking at pictures. Well, your person may be looking at pictures, photos of you, missing you, definitely. We've talked about that. Nostalgia, yes, there's nostalgia all over this reading, actually, but also make new memories. And I do feel that this tells us your person wants to make more memories with you. Not just the ones that they have locked away in their memory banks, or the ones that they have stored away on their phone or on their computer, wherever they keep their photos or their videos or their messages or whatever. This is about your person wanting to have new memories with you and make new memories with you. Happy memories, wonderful memories, memories where the two of you are starting to rebuild this relationship, where you're coming back together, where the two of you can be happy together with each other in terms of establishing and building a partnership together. But I do feel that your person is spending quite a bit of time here in this space of thinking. And I feel at times that they can't sleep because they end up thinking about everything. We have so much indicators here on the table that your person spends a lot of time dwelling on you, taking trips down memory lane, feeling very nostalgic, thinking about what they should have done differently. And you know, guys, we all do it, right? Sometimes we get into bed and, wow, I really blew that today. I should have done that so differently. But yet I didn't. But if I'd done it differently, what would be the outcome? Well, we could be at this place, or we could be at this place. You see, and so that one thought, when you are thinking about something like this, one thought creates 5 thoughts, creates 25 thoughts, and then before you know it, you've spent the entire night, instead of sleeping, just dwelling and obsessing and overthinking and trying to outthink all of the problems that you've created, when all you really have to do is just pick up the phone and reach out and communicate. And this is what your person is seeing and understanding, though, because with that Knight of Swords and with this Queen of Swords being present, this is telling us that they want to talk, they want to reach out and communicate with you, because every day I think of reaching out. I can see your person sitting there with their phone, typing out a text message to you, and then deleting it, typing it out and then just ignoring it, not hitting the send, then picking it back up several days later and rewording it and getting ready to send it again, but then feeling fearful about sending it because they are obsessing about whether or not they're saying the right words to you. Because your person is stuck in this cycle of thinking about you quite a bit. They don't want to make these same mistakes that they made with you in the past, which is why this Judgment card is so important. That is about their renewal. That is about their rebirth as well, so that they're going to be different. They want to make amends. They want to do things differently. They want to bring balance into this relationship. They want to give to you equally or more than you have given to them, because this is about them doing what is necessary. Your person is thinking about you all the time, and they are getting ready to take this leap of faith and just jump in with both feet that comes with that Fool card. This is about them taking a giant step towards you and trusting in what they feel in their heart instead of the fear that has constantly controlled this person from being able to be there for you in the past. This is about your person doing what is necessary to come in your direction because they want to talk. And with them constantly thinking about you all the time throughout the day, daydreaming about you, dreaming about you at night, staying awake at night because they can't stop thinking about you, it's definitely waking them up to the fact that, yes, there's something here. This connection is more than just physical. This is a powerful connection, and I need to do something about it. I need to follow through. I need to stop thinking about what I'm going to do. I need to stop strategizing about what I'm going to do. And I actually need to hit that green send button and make something happen. To see if you are willing to talk to me, to see if you are willing to see me, because I would like to hang out with you and I'd like to explain things to you, and I would definitely like to apologize to you. Because I can't stop thinking about you, and I'm hoping that you can't stop thinking about me either. And I know that I'm going to have to do a lot of work and eat some crow, and I'm okay with that because I see and understand now that I shouldn't have treated you the way that I did, that I should have treated you with the respect that you deserve. And I will make that promise to you moving forward, that I will respect you, that I will cherish you, and that I will love you. If we can have a chance to try this connection, only this time I will be able to give to you the same way you have given to me. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone. Have a great day, guys.